monetarily, like, you know, are you going to raise your son? Of course you're going to raise your son to, you know, be financial independent and things like that. Are you going to be the same way with your daughters, or are you going to spoil them?
No.
Call them up. What's up, YouTube? We're back with another video. So the reason for this video, I kind of just want to give the background on it real quick. One of my followers on Instagram, she sent me a podcast and it was really good. It was called DeadAss, to put that into the information section. But in that video, they discussed a little bit about why do parents raise their sons different than they raise their daughters. And so it really piqued my interest, and I wanted to ask my husband about it. And so we thought that that would be a good debate for us to talk about, and for you all to get our insights on it. So go ahead and answer the question, because Johnathan does this a lot as well. So far as like, he already has it in his head that he is going to raise our son different than he is going to raise our daughter. So
right. To me, I'm gonna raise our son to be a man. Like, you know, overall, be able to be a man, you know, regardless. So. And
what are some of the things that you're gonna show?
Some of the things I'm showing is how to take care of inside the home and outside the home. How, you know, you have more women in this house than men. So with that being said, you around women, you got to do stuff that a man will do. You got to take out the trash. If you got women in the house and you living there, no woman should have to touch the trash. That's a man's job. Take out the trash. Take the trash to the street. I'm not saying a woman is capable of doing it, because women are more than capable of taking out the trash. But as a man, you shouldn't be okay with being in a home with women in there and you watch a woman pick up a nasty trash bag or a nasty trash can and take it to the street, and you in that house as a man. So in that, I'm instilling in our daughter, don't let a man be in your presence, you know, taking up your time, taking up your space, and doing whatever else in the near future, and you taking out your own trash, but yet he's in your space all day, every day.
But is that what you actually teach your daughters?
Yeah. That's, to me, that's the big picture I want them to see.
You show them, you know, Johnathan, he fusses at me because my daughter, she's so eager. She's like, I want to take the trash out. I want to take it out too, or I want to help. And he's like, no, you can't take the trash out. That's Duty's job. My point of view on it is that yes, you are raising a man, but you are also raising daughters. And in my opinion, I feel like that they should also be raised not to have to depend on a man.
Right.
So even though little Johnathan is around and you are around, at this point and at this time and age where learning is really critical, I feel like that she should also be able to take out the trash, especially if she's so eager and she has that interest in wanting to do it herself, that she should be able to, because a man is not going to always be around. She's an individual, and you are raising her based on the qualities on if a man is always there. And if that man is not there, guess what? She has to do it. Right, if that man doesn't do it, guess what? She has to do it.
Yeah, but
she should not feel like she needs a man in order to take the trash out.
To me, and I don't think she will, because we talking about take the trash out.
Because you're also raising a woman. Right. Not a woman with a man, but just a woman.
Right, but to me, it'd be, you know, if we're talking about something on a bigger magnitude or something,
everything.
Yeah, but take it out the trash. If she don't have a man around, I mean, it's nothing to it. Just pick it up, put it out there, or take it to the street. It's not like something you're going to have to really,
so why isn't it as deep of a meaning, so far as when I asked you about the meaning of Jonathan taking the trash out. You have this more passion or this more of a, I'm raising a man, and my man, he needs to know he has to take the trash out. But when it comes to her, it's just the trash. Like, of course she can take the trash out. It's just the trash.
It's gonna be things.
But but you're teaching your son a bigger meaning to it than you are your daughter.
No, it's gonna be things that I'm gonna push her to do that I may not push him as to.
Why?
Do as much.
I don't understand why it's such a difference.
But because it's just, I don't know, it just is me. I'm not afraid. It is. It's just like, I'm going, Jonathan, he gonna know how to do everything, around, which Giselle will too, but Johnny gonna know how to wash dishes, he gonna know how to, wash clothes. All of them do right now pretty much. But it's gonna be certain duties as they get older, it's gonna be their chores, He is gonna always carry week over week over week. It's gonna be the trash. That's gonna be one that's on his.
Okay, so monetarily, like, are you going to raise your son? Of course you're gonna raise your son to, be financial, independent and things like that. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna be the same way with your daughters, or are you going to spoil them?
No.
Call them up.
Oh shit! I'll be a little bit of both. I'm gonna teach her how to be on her own, and how to take care of herself and be well-rounded. But at the end of the day, I'm also spoiled.
Are you gonna spoil your son?
Yeah, I'm gonna give my son things that he wants at times, but I'm also teaching the meaning behind, taking care of his sisters, making sure that they have first. So just like if we give him 3 Capri Suns, if we give them to him one by one, we're showing him go give it to your sisters first. So it's just like your sisters eat and then you eat. That's the part of being a man. I don't eat until my family eat, until y'all eat. I put y'all interest in a better interest of mine. So if I'm handing out juice and something happened to the last one and he can't drink one, he just can't drink one. That's the part of being a man. But you take care of the women in the family first. That's how it goes. So it's a deeper meaning. So am I gonna spoil him and buy him stuff here and there? Yeah. Hell, I buy them damn eggs every time we go to the store and he want them. But am I gonna show a deeper meaning, in taking care of home and taking care of the women in your family? That should be your priority. Not wanting. But learn how to take care of it. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting some shit. I want some stuff too, but I put y'all needs and things y'all want ahead of mine because that's what men do. You don't go buy yourself some Jordans and your sister ain't got no shoes on her feet. That don't make sense. Go buy your sister some shoes, and then if you got money left over, you go buy you some, or you do whatever you gotta do to get some more money and go buy yours, because we not gonna always be here.
And that's how you really look at it.
Yeah, because
why?
Because we not gonna always be here. We gonna be dead and we might be dead and gone one day. Who knows if that's gonna be long term?
And they should individually be able to take care of themselves. Why would you put that on to him to take care of his? I mean, I get the gist of it. It's really sweet and everything, but in this day and age, women have become so spoiled and rotten. Like, why do you think women are walking around here asking people for $40, asking dudes for $40, or feeling like, oh, if he wants to talk to me, he got to give me something out of that? It's because they were not raised correctly into thinking that men are supposed to provide everything for them, and they are not. Men are men and women are women. They all need to be able to take care of themselves individually. If me and you are to die, it's not up on duty to take care of the whole entire family. It's not. It's on duty to make sure he can handle himself. It's on Giselle to make sure she can handle herself, and it's on Jasmine to make sure she can handle herself. Because they are not going to be together their entire lives. They're not. So why would you put that on only duty?
All right, listen, they're not going to be together their entire life.
They're going to. I asked the question a while back on my social media on Instagram, and it was, what are the duties? What do you feel like are your duties as a parent? And it really disappointed me that not one single person said that it was their duty to raise them into being independent. It was all to take care of them, to feed them, and to make sure they have all their wants. And in my opinion, and maybe it sounds very harsh or whatever, yes, you are to do that. I mean, but the real duty as a parent is to raise them into respectful, independent individuals, all the way from the ground up. You got to teach them how to walk on their own, to feed themselves on their own, and into more depths of how to be financially literate, how to take care of themselves, how to, all of that is for them to be independent, not for the son of the family to take care of the daughter. Not for them to take care of the home. It's for them to be
I'm not saying that they're not gonna have their own independence. Giselle gonna know how to do stuff. Jazz them gonna know how to do stuff. But at the end of the day, as a man, you should, especially as the older brother, and you got nothing but you don't have nothing but sisters, but you got sisters in the house. One of your main purposes is making sure your sister's okay. You don't just worry about self. No, people out there asking for their $40 because they didn't have a father that showed them how to go make their own $40. Giselle gonna know how to make her own money. Jasmine gonna know how to make her own money. They're not gonna be laying up with a dude for like $40. They gonna know how to go make their own money.
Or are they gonna be looking for it from their brothers?
But if they can't get it, they won't have to call another man and say, "Can you give me $40?" They gonna have a big brother or in the middle child. They have a middle brother. They gonna make it happen. So they gotta call no other man. If Jazz get fired from her job, Giselle get fired from her job, if something happen, they need some money. They ain't gotta go to no man because they brother is used to having that on his back. He got it. Hey brother, I'm trying to make a job. You think you can help me out with the rent? Sis, taken care of. Boom, there it is. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they gonna just be little small breasts. They ain't gonna do nothing in life, nothing like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he gonna learn now from right now that one of your sole purposes.
But you were saying for him to put them above him. So if Johnathan works his ass off, he's 18 years old, and if he's 18, then that would make Giselle 19, and Jaslyn would be 16. So he's 18. He works his ass off. He does what he needs to do. He sacrifices spending his money on unnecessary things and partying. But Jaslyn and Giselle, they haven't quite got it down yet or whatever. So they spending all their money or whatever. Are you really saying that before dude?
Where we at?
We're here. Okay, before a dude goes and spends his hard-earned money on some Jordans, he needs to buy his son first. That's what you said.
Hold on, no. I'm saying, it has to make sense. Like so if one of them is just party animals and he's a hard worker, he's trying to grind, and they just want to blow his money, then no. I mean, you got to be smart about it or whatever. But if your sisters are doing on the same tip, which they will be on the same grinding tip, trying to make it this and that, and they fall on hard times or whatever, and the type of mindset they got and what they trying to do in life and everything like that, do everything you can for them and go make back what you need back to take care of yourself or whatever like that. But if they not gonna put their burdens on him or whatever because they don't want to do nothing in life, as long as they want to do something, you see your sister try, don't make your sisters have to go to no other man and ask a man for $20, $40. Give your sister $20 or $40 and you go make it again. Now if she not using it for a good cause, that's different. If your sister a crackhead, don't give her the $20. You let her just be on crack. But if your sister just trying to make it, don't let her have to lay up with somebody for $40 to pay the rent. Well, she got a brother there. If
she's laying up with a man, and this is kind of the issue that I'm having, is that when you raise a woman up to be a woman and to be independent, so far as like not just kind of targeting you, but a lot of men in general, period, they always feel like they have to be harder on their son or have to teach their son major lessons, but they kind of neglect all of the lessons that they teach their son. They neglect it from their daughters because their daughters are their angels.
I think the man just depend on a woman. I think a man, most men, they may neglect it, but because the reason why they neglect it because they feel like the woman is going to take care of it. I feel like you're going to mold Giselle into being a woman. You're going to show a lot of things.
Right, but I can't do that if her father spoils her.
No, I'm not going to just.
I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying in general. I'm gonna stop targeting you.
That's why I said
or whatever, because you're a great father or whatever. But what I'm saying is, men in general, they look at their daughters as princesses. You can't lie. Like, a lot of men look at their daughters as princesses. They can have whatever they want. They don't really get the lessons from their dad like that. All they know from their dad is he's going to spoil me, he's going to give me what I want, and I'm a daddy's girl. But with the son, they get valuable lessons from their dad. They are pushed to become better individuals with their dad, and everything with a good dad.
Yeah, to me, you gotta find as a father, you gotta find a happy medium. Most fathers are gonna always be harder on their son because you should be. You want your son to be a man, but you still gotta have some of those same standards for your daughter. I'm not gonna let Giselle just be around here just wilding out and just supporting her habits of wilding out while I'm so strict on duty. No, it's gonna be standards set in place But that point to where like really teaching her on how to be a woman and all the things that you said, you know, I might not do this because I feel like that's what I got you for. But with him, you know, that's what I'm here for. I'm going to raise him into being a man. So to sum it up, I mean, we'll pretty much ask our followers the question: should a man be as hard on his sons as he is on his daughters, or should he push his sons to always be there for his sister? As long as it's, again, it gotta make sense. They can't be little crackheads and nothing.
Reword that question. I didn't get it.
So we're gonna ask. So to sum it up, we're gonna ask our followers: should a father be as hard on his daughters as he is on his son, and should he instill in his son to always be there for his sisters and put his sisters there before himself, as long as it again makes sense? They're not out here being crackheads or just wilding out.
Do you put your sister before yourself?
Yeah, when my sister by herself, it's no time ever my sister ever called me and said I need money. Ever. No time ever Vicky ever called me and say I need money when she was staying by herself and I ain't sending money. No, not one
Okay,
time.
so when you are saying look out, you just mean it monetarily.
I mean all the way, whatever. If she said, look, I gotta move from this place to this one, I stay in Texas or whatever like that, I'm gonna take off and I'm gonna go down there and help her move. If she ain't got no man to help her move, I'm talking about however you gotta be there as a brother. For your sister, you need to be there for her. Or whatever, as long as it makes sense, you need to be there for her. Whatever it is, because don't let her have to depend on the other man or feel like she gotta take something from another man just for a man to help. You her brother. You know what I'm saying?
See
You're
how
close
you're
to her father.
singling out. I feel like you're singling out the guy being there. Like, why can't? All I'm saying is, make it clean cut across the board.
Yeah, they
all need to be there for each
If
other.
he calling, he got something going on,
yes,
they can do that too.
That's all it is. It's make it clean cut straight across the board. Not he needs to be there for them. He needs to do this for them. He needs to do this for them. It's clean cut.
Yeah,
they need to all be there for each other.
I agree.
They need to all pick up each other's slack. They need to all learn the same lessons from the both of us. The same way you're going to be loving and caring to your daughters, be loving and caring to your son. The same way you're going to be hard and pushing him to be better, be hard and push on your daughters. Like, clean cut across the board. Why not?
I'm going to do the best
They need to learn the same lessons. They are all individuals. I don't see it as he's a man, he's going to learn this. Because the same lessons that you're teaching him, you could be teaching them. Because just as he is a man, they're gonna want to seek what's a good man. What is this? So that when they grow up and come up to them, no, it ain't gonna just be look at him.
I mean, if they got any questions they had on what's the quality of a good man, first they can start with their head and how they father. He gonna show you how to be a good man. And next to him, the thing that came out of his nutsack is your brother. Your brother is going to show you the prime example of what's a good man. So your father and your brother going to set the standard. You ain't going to let nobody else come into your life that's below the standard of your father and your brother, because they going to show you what a man is. So anytime any man come in, any one of them two lives, Giselle and Jackson, or Janaya, that three lives, they already know this ain't a man, because a man moves like my father. A man moves like my brother. A man does these type of things. A man don't just lay up here all day and let me take care of this whole household by myself just because they got a job. No, a man come in here and help wash some clothes. A man takes out the trash. A man does everything outside the house and inside the house to relieve his woman, because again, he was here to really, help the woman out. You don't just, hey, that's a woman, that's a woman. No, man, you a man. You go in there, you help all that. So I feel like in Giselle and Jackson's lives, well, I know this. All the men in their life, we're going to set the standard. It won't be no other man coming and say like be able to have stuff, because your brother going to show you how to man.
You think they can know from just looking?
Yeah, I feel like that's a part of it. That's a part of just looking, and then it's going to grow up like that. It's going to stick with them. As they from their age now all the way till they get older. A lot of these core deals is not going to change. Like, it's not going to change at all. So ever since Giselle was pretty much knew how to walk, and John knew how to walk, he bringing in the trash. So at this age right now, they remembering and taking so much in now that a man ain't gonna be able to just come in their house and prop his feet up in the trash over phone, and they need to go to the dumpster because they stay in some apartments, and be like, nah, you could do it. My brother been taking out, my father been taking out the trash all their life, and you think I'm about to just let you sit in here with your corn feet all on the table and stuff, ain't doing nothing just because you work at a job and feel like that's how you gonna do? No, that ain't what men do. Real men help around the house, and a lot of men feel like, hey, I got a job, I don't have to help around the house now, and that's wrong. As a man, you got to do a lot. You got to do way more. As a man, I feel like, as a man in a man mindset, you should really feel like I got to do more than whatever my woman do. Whatever she got to do more than her. So if you clean around the house, okay.
Ooh, that's a little power. talk.
That's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So
could you be with a woman that does more than you?
No.
Why?
Because I feel less than a man. What you mean? It ain't no way I can physically sit up there and let a woman do more than me. No. Hell no. Shit no. Hell no. Because I would feel way less than a man. Now, that's not taking away from a woman saying a woman yourself or any woman can't do a lot, but no. As long as I'm physically able and got the breath in my body, I will not let a woman outdo me so far as being with me, because my job, I'm going to do
So what if I start outdoing you in real estate?
I'm going to go harder. I'm going to work harder and harder. And I'm going to stay up later. I'm going to get up early.
I think I'll take that as a challenge.
You don't want to do that.
I do. I really think I do. I do.
We try to keep this team career.
It can't be a team. You never heard of competition within a team.
You don't want these troubles, man. I'm telling you don't want these problems, man.
The good thing about competition within our team is it's only going to make us more successful. So why not? Do you accept the challenge?
I ain't never turned down one a day in my life, and I ain't lost too many. What you talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, we can do it, man. We can do it, but there's any woman that I'm with, I'm always do more. I'm gonna work, you can work. I'm gonna do stuff in the house, you can do stuff in the house. I'm always fine. I don't care if it's a little more, but I'm always find something to do a little more.
Dig deeper into that why. Like, don't just say that's what a man does, but why? Why do you feel like?
Because I want to lift the weight off your shoulders of having to do so much. So even though it's a lot.
Who's gonna lift the weight off your shoulders?
God. God, he got it.
Does it help?
Yeah, it helps, man. I mean, with my shoulders, when I feel like my shoulders depleted, if that day is ever coming, then that's when I come to you. And then, all I need is a little pep talk, and they get over back right.
A little pep talk. You need a little this.
I do.
Now, who lifts the weight off your shoulders?
Yeah.
Well, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let us know the answers to the questions or what y'all think about it. And if y'all would like to see some more conversation topics.
Let us know what y'all want to hear. We'll definitely have a conversation about it. Like, share, comment. You did. I had to just, put my little piece on, sprinkle my little juice on it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, share, comment. We are here. We are here.
Toodles!